and see what. So we gotta look at git diff, right? And using SHA to refer to different location. So what we do now, we pretty much just modify hello, right, by adding this line, right, by CSC to a 2-second change, and we gotta push this to our git. Okay. So how do we push this again? We have to do git commit first because it's going to go to local first, right? With a message at second line for Australia, right? Okay, so it's changed. Now we're going to push origin master branch. Alright, so after we push, you see this is the code for SHA code, SHA code, right? Which going to go and update on our GitHub, right? Let me go back and see. Alright, so let's look at it's having to add this one. Git status modified it. So need to do git add hello.java git status. Oops. Okay, now it's being tracked. It wasn't, so that's why it's only other files in this folder just go, right? Because I have, if you look at the IR or ls, I have 2 files, right? Now I have 2 files up because CSC is the git folder. Now I need to do git commit again with now we got to git push to the origin master. Origin does not spelling. I think last time I might spell it wrong. Right, I spelled origin, so that's why. Alright, so now come back. Okay, so 43 seconds ago. So now we have the update. Alright. Now, if you look at history, right? So this is the char. So let's see if I copy this char, right? SHA. I want to compare diff, right? Git diff with that, right? So git diff with that. So it's going to tell the difference, right, between the head, which is the latest one. Like, if you remember when we did git diff head last time, we don't see anything because we compare to itself. That's no different because it's always point to the head, right? Like the last commit is the head. Now I just look at diff compare back to 7 days ago, then I see the difference. Like this one we add ch1, which is a new one. Last time we didn't add that file, right? .java for that ch1. But for hello.java, so from that previous version, we never have these two lines. It's just hello, right? So that's pretty much just showing you, and we subtract that one out, delete that, add these two lines, and the white one remaining the same. So git diff is very powerful to compare back to the history. So that's how you use git diff. Alright. So pretty much here, pretty much just compared to the last one, right, that you commit. So we can just replace with the SHA number. And we can compare back to the stage 2, right? Like this one, add another file, right? And add the, let's see, we can add another file. Let's create another file now. So we're gonna do vi ch2.java, and let's insert something, public class ch2, and escape, right, and quit. So now we're going to git add ch2.java, right, ch2.java, cap C. Okay, so it's being staging, right? So being staged. So stage differences. You can, right, use git like diff, looking at changes within files that have already been staged. Right, that's not committing yet, but stages. So this one just add. Now we're going to go to do stages, right? So we're going to do git diff dash dash stages. So let's do that one. Git diff dash dash stages. So pretty much showing now, right? The difference is on the stage now, like it's comparing back to the head, which is on the commit, last commit, which has no ch2, right? So that's why we stage ch2, we see it different now. Because why we want to do this? Because sometimes we don't remember what we have last commit, right? It could be 7 days ago, and we want to see now. I want to try to commit new file, but I don't want to commit yet. I just stage it, right? To make sure it's okay to commit. So just then we can actually remove it from stages easier, right? Than just commit and try to delete everything, which no longer be able to do that. It's going to be in the history. So git diff stages is going to be very useful here. Right, so that one should see a difference because having to add a new file, octo.doc, right, .txt, under octo family. Alright, so resetting the stage. Now we talk about we can also resetting the stage. By removing the ch2.java, right? Git reset and ch2.java. Alright, so now we do git diff. That's no different now, right? Because we removed that ch2 from the stages, right? If you do git diff, like I said, it's going to compare itself to the head, right? And stages is empty. That means there's no difference, so it's not showing anything, which is correct. And we try git status, you see that ch2.java is no longer track it, right? Untrack it, right? Because git reset. That's how you remove it out of stage. Okay. So git reset pretty much just unstaging, right? Okay, so like in this case, it's happened to unstage octodoc.txt, right? But you notice it's still there. He's just not staged anymore. That's it. It would be great if we could go back to how things were before, right? So files can be changed back how they were at the last commit by using the command git checkout -- target. And it's going to get rid of all the changes since the last commit. So let's try to use git checkout. So let's see, we have, if we type git checkout and hello.java. Let's see if I actually modifying this, right? You see that this is the last commit, pretty much it's look like this, right? Now, if I try to modify this file, right? Okay, so I'm going to add something like that. Okay, pretty much just creating something that I feel like, oh, I actually make a lot of mistake on that. How would I fix this? One way, I want to go back to the last commit, right? The easy way is just git checkout, right? Let's see. There you go. Then you don't have to worry about all the mess that you just created in your files when you've been programming a lot and you actually don't want it anymore. We just want to reset it, right, to the last commit. So let's do git checkout. So that's the point of git checkout. Okay. Now, branching out. So now, when is the time you want to branch? When developers are working on the features or bug, they will often create a copy, right, of that code. They can make separate commits too. Then when they are done, they can merge this branch back into their main master branch. We want to remove all this. Okay, this is the example. Pesky AutoCADs. Let's create a branch called cleanup where we will do all the work. So now it's start to create a branch, no longer have just master. So far you're just dealing with master, right? So it's going to create the git branch clean up. Okay, which we're going to do that now. Let's go back on our code. We're going to git branch cleanup. Oops. Alright,